Hey everybody, it is John the Comic Guy, and this is week 2 of my flip through for the $1,000 collection that I picked up from Ed. And just to give you a quick recap, and if you haven't seen last week's video, please go ahead and click on my video from last week. But Ed is a great guy. Ryan Soupy connected me with Ed. I spoke to Ed. He gave me a price for his collection. I just really had to go and see it because I kind of want to touch and feel it before I make a commitment. But I looked at it. It was great. He's a great guy. He's a great seller on Whatnot. So give him a follow. He goes by SGTQ, Sergeant Q. So stay tuned for the flip through for Wave 2 coming up next. So this is box number 1 from this episode, Amazing Spider-Man 13. I'll tell you, just as a recap of box number 1 that I just sped through, a lot of Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, Silk, and Star Wars. So that box alone, I think, I'm going to get a decent amount for. Also, I, in particular, like these boxes. So they're material, but they're a little hardier. So they're short boxes, but I like them. So. Box number 3, so as a recap of box 2, I had some Venoms, Star Wars, pretty good stuff. Crimson. Box number 4. Number 7. Okay, so now that you've seen my flip throughs, let me take you through the books that I think are the most worth noting, the ones of interest, and a couple of the books that out of this collection so far, these 8 boxes, that I'm going to keep. So the first that I think are pretty interesting are these Infinity Ink books, because these books, so I have 18, 19, 20, all the way through 26, and they're all drawn or partially drawn by Todd McFarlane. I'm not going to keep them. I'm going to sell them, but again, I pulled out a lot of in this in particular, a lot of Spider-Man books, a lot of Star Wars books. This was so far, these 8 boxes were really great, but I think these I'm going to probably put in my $5 bins. But I like the fact that they're early Todd McFarlane books. So Infinity Ink. Then I pulled out. I don't think I'm going to keep them. But who is my favorite villain? If you haven't known from the stories that just blew my mind, check on the video above and you're going to see the stories that blew my mind, because they included Bullseye. So I got Bullseye issues 1 through 5 here. I'm going to check them out. I don't think I'm going to keep them unless the storylines blow me away. I don't think I'm going to keep these, but I like Bullseye, so I saw those and it's like, oh, I gotta check out me some Bullseye. Then other books that I think are worth noting that I'm going to sell. These are books I'm absolutely not keeping. This is Wolverine number 19 variant cover, pretty cool with the Jungle Rogue. Dark Knight 3, the sketch cover, pretty nice. I'll probably put these in my $10 boxes. This one I'm going to put for 15. This is a cool G.I. Joe, the toy variant, but these G.I. Joe books go for a couple of bucks here. Thought that was very cool. And then really the last 3 books worth noting are all in the Star Wars title. There's Star Wars Age of Rebellion Boba Fett, number 1. Star Wars Age of Republic Jango Fett, number 1. These are great covers. These Star Wars books really are beautiful. And then the one that I saw had some nice value consistently is Star Wars Darth Maul, number 1, the fried pie variant. That is a great cover. Darth Maul is a fierce villain, huh? Really cool. So we'll see how that does for me. Now, the books that I think I'm going to keep for this week. Oh, one more I'm not going to keep. But and this is not an expensive book. I'll probably put it in my $5 bin. But it's Goth number 1, and in particular, this is a Glenn Danzig. I love when there's a tie-in with music as well. Glenn Danzig, of course, from Danzig. Before that, he was with the Misfits, right? He obviously has kind of a cool demonic fascination, and Goth is certainly a cool cover. So I pulled that out. I think in the flip through you saw me stall because it's like, Danzig. I love Danzig. So anyway, Goth number 1, I'm going to sell that. Now for this group of books, the ones I'm going to keep are 3. I'm going to keep this Batman homage cover from the detective, right? The Todd McFarlane homage cover. I'm going to keep that. I like this cover. I think it's beautiful, and I have a lower grade copy of Detective Comics with the original, but I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 12, but it's Legacy 813. So I think this is Legacy issue number 813, but this is a nice Scorpion cover, huh? Whoa, I like it. So I'm going to keep this. It's also a Stan Lee tribute cover. I'm going to keep it. I think it's really sweet. And as an upgrade to me, I'm going to keep this book. I like Chris Bachalo. You may or may not hear me say that a lot, but I like it. This is issue 14, Legacy issue number 815. But isn't that a great cover? This is in, I would say, perfect condition. This, if I was a betting man, this would go 9-8. 9-8. So did the other Spider-Man. These are just great condition. But I love this Rhino cover. It's so sweet. So I'm going to keep it. This is upgrading mine, and the other one is out in Z. So, but this cover is great. So anyway, guys, if you love this content, or you like this content, or you find this flip through kind of interesting, I would ask you to please hit the like button. Feel free to share it with anybody you think might find this interesting. Certainly drop me comments. Tell me if you see any books that are that I should have picked up on, right? I'm flipping through it pretty fast, and as I'm sorting it, I'm deciding what, and sometimes I'm online a lot trying to figure out the value. So if you see anything in here that you think I might have missed, please hit me up and give me a comment. And last but not least, as always, I would encourage you to please hit the subscribe button. Everybody, I thank you so much for your time. Join me next week. Let's go through another 8 or 9 boxes or whatever. So we're going to continue the $1,000 collection flip through next week. I will see you then.
Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The resistance prisoners